when a party go from 0 to 100 real quick. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for coming back and joining me in another video. So today I lost my footage, so when you see the difference in the video, you're gonna see this video looks a little bit different than the other video because the video is I'm actually in the studio, but I'm doing a get ready with me video. A different kind of get ready with me video. I am actually getting ready to prepare for a show. So I'm taking you guys along with how I rehearse and how I prepare practicing for a show, meaning practicing the songs, you know, the harmonies, the background, what goes where, who does what. So with that being said, while I'm getting ready for the show, while I'm practicing getting ready for the show, I'm going to also go over how I come up with my melodies, my songwriting, what gives me the inspirations, you know, how I feel about the tracks and all that good stuff. So I got a good video coming up for you guys, so stay tuned and keep watching. So today I am in the studio and I am practicing. I already warmed up, but in another video I'm gonna go through like, I guess, like my warm-ups and stuff like that, so that you can at least get a chance to see how I warm up, what it is I do, and you know, stuff like that. I don't have my tea with me, but usually I have a hot tea. That's just my norm. So, and it should be yours too if you're singing. Just good warm up, because while you're sitting sometimes and the engineers are doing something, sometimes you're just you know, you're not able to have that good warm up. So you have a nice warm cup of tea and you can kind of in between, then you'd be pretty good. So I'm working on my song. The title is That's What I Like, and I am going to be just practicing it, going over it. Like, there's a show mix, there's a singer show mix, there's a live show mix, you know, club mix. I'm just going to be working through the regular mix just to see, you know, what I sound like and stuff like that, because I'm going to be doing this live. So yeah, stay tuned. So right now I am loading the track. I'm in the studio by myself, by the way. Usually I'm in here with an engineer, my engineer, and but I'm in here by myself today because I'm just practicing. I'm not actually recording any music. And then after this, I have a meeting to go to. So I'm going to do some practicing, get some of this, you know, these songs, you know, even though they're my songs and I wrote them, I still need to practice because, you know, it's just how it is. So this is one of my songs that I like, my favorite. I wrote and another person produced, Keanu. He's a real dope producer. Look out for him because he got some hot stuff coming out. So I'm hoping that I can grab a couple of those tracks from him. Like, really. But this is one of the songs that I wrote, and basically my vibe for this song was a party, like just having fun, just enjoying, you know, what's going on, enjoying the summertime. It's like a party vibe, like a street vibe, street festival, block party type vibe. So that's basically where my writing came from with this song. I was inspired by the track, which I go by, a lot of the times I go by what I feel, and the song gave me a summer vibe. It gave me a, you know, dancing in the street vibe, party vibe, block party vibe, cookout vibe. So that's kind of what I went with, and why, you know, I wrote the song the way that I did. And once you hear the lyrics, you'll understand why. I'll also leave the link in the bottom so that you can go and check it out. Spotify, Pandora, iTunes Music, SoundCloud, you name it. I'm on the streaming platforms. Go check me out, go support me, and soon I'll be listing my shows, and hopefully you guys that are in the tri-state area can come out and view. All right, let's jump in. I love it when a party go from 0 to 100 real quick.
What I like, me and my girls roll up to the scene. What I like, everybody dancing in the street. What I like is what I like.
So when I'm practicing usually and I'm rehearsing, I'm listening to the feel of the song. Now, of course, when you know, tape, when you sing live, you tend to change it. You know, you give it a different vibe. You give it whatever feel it is that you're working with when you're performing, whatever you're feeling, wherever you are at the time. you kind of go with that vibe. And but I like to go through the song and just like listen to the lyrics and listen to how I sing certain parts, because most likely I'm going to change it singing live, but I still need to, you know, go over the changes, the switches and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm doing, you know, right now. I'm just going over that.
You say you own it, so come and give me some. And whenever you're with me, I just wanna have some fun.
Yeah. So I have a track that has the background vocals on it as well. And I'm going to definitely be probably using that track to do certain shows. I don't know if I'm going to be using it to do this particular show, but I will be using it to do some other shows. And that's going to come in handy because can't do lead and background at the same time. Just doesn't happen. I love it when a party go from 0 to 100 real quick. And then the chorus, the background comes in with this.
That's what I like. Me and my girls roll up to the scene. That's what I like. Everybody dancing in the street. That's what I like.
I'll probably do a little ad-lib over whatever the background singers are doing, like dancing in the street. That's what I like. Or something along those lines.
You say you own it, so come and give me some. And whenever you're with me, I just wanna have some fun. But when you roll up on me, I can't deny it's what I like. Ooh, I like it. Like,
so this is the background again.
Like,
I'll probably just come in on this toes.
Like,
So that's the background again. So the background switches, the thing that I have to do is, it's not complicated, but it's one of the things that, you know, I'm playing with this little mic piece. But one of the things that I actually stumble with is when I'm not doing live and I'm just practicing with a track, I tend to sing all the parts. Like I'm singing background, I'm singing lead, I'm singing, you know, I tend to sing all the parts because I recorded all the parts. So I have to go through it and just be like, okay, no, you're not singing this part, you're not singing that part, you're not singing this part, you're not singing that part. And it is a little, you know, it's a little, you know, challenging for me sometimes because I'm just vibing with the song and like singing the song and, you know, but that's, sometimes I have an issue with that. But so yeah, back to writing the song. When I write, how I get a feel for my melodies, I basically, I listen to the track, I close my eyes and I see what the track makes me feel. If I feel happy, sad, you know, it gives me a love vibe, it gives me a fun vibe, like summer vibe, like this particular track did. I heard this track and I was like, oh my God, I want this track, I love it. And Kiana was like, okay, see what you can do with it. And fast forward and here we are. But this track gave me, like I said, the summer vibe. But then I have other tracks that the reason why I wrote them the way that I did, especially the ones that I produced, it kind of gave me, you know, the vibe. Like I close my eyes and I just listen to the track before I write anything. I listen to the track, and a lot of the time, if you just close your eyes and listen to the track, it's almost like the music will tell you which way to go with your writing. Like it'll tell you this is a love song, this is a party song, this is a jam song. You know, it'll give you that vibe. It speaks to you. It speaks to me. So I would say if you want to get into writing and you want to get into, you know, how to come up with melodies, the first thing you want to do is, I would say, close your eyes, listen to the track, because that way you're zoning out everything. You're just living that track, living that moment, and you feel what the track is saying. Whatever comes to you first, for the most part, that's what you want to go with. So with this track, I kind of went with, you know, with that type of vibe. So
I like 5 foot 10, goodness in between. That's what I like.
Okay, fun fact, my boyfriend is not 5'10", he's 5'9". So everybody that knows me and hears the song, they're like, oh, he's 5'10", oh, he's 5'10", oh, he's 5'10". He's not 5'10", he's 5'9". But 5'9" didn't really vibe with the song. You know, it's like, that's what I like. 5'9" in between. It's like, nah. So that's what I like. 5'10", goodness in between. That's what I like. So, you know, it just sounded better, but no, he's not 5'10". He's actually 5'9". So, yeah.
Me and my girls roll up to the scene. That's what I like. Everybody dancing in the street. That's what I like. That's what I like. Party all night, living alright till the sunlight. We'll be just fine, spending money like time. Please don't pay us no mind. Diamond bling, gold blind. Going out like a winner, yeah, you gotta live the right way. If the party good at the club, we might stay. Party through the night, all the way to the next day. We get it for free, look too good, we do not pay. They do what we want, they do whatever we say. They hear it once and they bumping it on replay. We want it now, ain't no time for no delay. Party on sight every time that you see me. That's what I like.
That is going to be a huge challenge for me. Like, I'm not even gonna front. I completely run out of breath. Like, I am faking that right now, breathing in between. So I'm gonna have the track playing in the background while I'm singing that. I may even have one of my background singers like do it with me. So if one of us run out of breath, we're not like whatever. I mean, a lot of singers sing with their tracks. I don't want to sing with my whole track, but I definitely, without a doubt, I'm going to run out of breath doing this. So I'm definitely, without a doubt, going to need some assistance. It's either going to be a background singer or the track. So we'll see.
5'10", goodness in between. That's what I like. Me and my girls roll up to the scene. That's what I like. Everybody dancing in the street. That's what I like. That's what I like. Ooh, I like it.
This is another part that in writing, I like to switch off as you know, if you download the song and you hear it, or if you can hear what you're hearing here. There's no like verse, then chorus, then bridge, then whatever. Like, there's no traditional format. There's just, when I'm listening to the songs and I'm writing, if I hear something right here, then that'll be a verse. If I'm like, oh, this, you know, I'll hear something right there, that'll be whatever that part is. There's no like set parts to my song. There's no structure per se. It is just whatever I feel, however I want it to go, wherever I want it to go. And that's one thing I love about music now, is that, you know, you can kind of explore all these other avenues and kind of go with what you're feeling and how you're vibing with the, you know, with the track and with the song. So I encourage you to not get intimidated by, oh, I need a verse, I need a bridge, I need a chorus, I need a vamp in, vamp out. No, you don't. You can, you know, write it the way that you feel it and go with that, so you don't lose your momentum. You know, sometimes it's like when you have to focus too much on the structure of things, you kind of lose, like, oh God, like this isn't fun anymore. So just write what you feel, you know, go with how you feel, go with what your vibe is, you know, and where your vibe is at the time of writing that song. And later on, sometimes you'll come back, you'll visit it, and you're like, oh, I can change this, I can change that, because nothing is written in stone until you record it and it's mixed and it's mastered and it's out there. And even then, you can take that same song and redo it. So it's not ever really written in stone per se. So with this particular song, there's no real structure. It's just, you know, how I heard it and how I wrote it. So I'm gonna have the background doing this part, and I'll be doing those ad-libs. So I'll have them doing that.
That's what I like. Me and my girls roll up to the everybody dancing in the street.
In the background, we'll continue to do this. And then me.
That's what I like. 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 I like.
And that's the song. So basically, that's what I do when I'm practicing or rehearsing for a show. I am in the studio and I am just trying to get these, you know, parts together from background to lead to ad lib and who's doing what and stuff like that. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys, a little behind the scenes of what I'm doing and while I'm practicing and rehearsing, because people that know me, you know, they're interested and they want to know, and hopefully you guys will want to know, and hopefully this will help you with your writing, how to get your melodies, how to get a feel for it and stuff like that. I don't want to just be a talking head. Like, I actually want to give you something meaningful and purposeful that you can use. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Give yourselves a thumbs up for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.